Unmuted.
Hey.
No A echo this time.
No unlimited A works. Now I'm sad.
I can't believe Lancer's probably not dead.
Ah. Yep, Lancer's not dead. The biggest surprise of last episode.
Yeah, absolutely. Not that fucking Kiritsugu is Saber's master. No, Kirei.
I was so scared that was gonna be spoiled.
Fuck no, I'm worried about Kirei. I mean, part of me thinks he's, like, just smart enough to not get killed. Like, I don't think he would go into a fight he can't win.
Yeah, would he fight against Gil, or would he try and find Gil's master and take him out? And does Gil have a master to take out?
That's the thing. I don't think he does. But he was hanging around Sakura. I don't think Sakura is Gil's master. Because, like, I don't think children can summon servants.
I mean, like, if she had mana, but it was Shinji that was the one given the rights to be the Magus of the Mato family.
The question is, wait, are Shinji's parents still alive? I don't remember.
I don't think they've been mentioned.
Yeah, maybe one of them controls Gil. Yeah, I don't think Shiro or Kira, even if they teamed up, could take out Gil. Saber would definitely need to be a factor. Hell, even with Lancer's help, I don't think they could.
Yes, but do you think there isn't a scenario in which Shiro would just be like, yes, I will fight Gil alone?
Oh no, Shiro would absolutely fight Gil. He just wouldn't win, probably.
Just be like, I will win against the strongest servant.
God Hand just suddenly become, it was actually in the form of a sword this whole time, and he just projects it.
Yeah.
The poster!
Yoda. Shiro and his poster versus Gil.
It's the only thing. I mean, the poster was used by the Taiga, so... It's the Taiga's noble phantasm. That was the poster that she hit Shiro with, right?
Yes.
Yeah, Taiga's noble phantasm is the strongest out of all of them. He stood no chance. I don't know much about Gil, but I feel like his last words would probably be Zasha. But yeah, Lancer might still be alive too.
Can't believe how much work I'm putting into this. Okay, yeah, no, I figured that Taiga's noble phantasm would be Great Deathclaw and or Jaguar in the Black.
Oh yeah, Servant Taiga and Fate Go is a thing. Is that what it was from? Fate Go?
It's actually a reference to something in the visual novel, though.
Oh, something I don't know.
I'll just send this to you directly.
All I know about
Uh,
Fate Go is apparently Space Ishtar is a thing.
I have spoiled the sentence that I find to be one of the funniest sentences in all of reality, which is that Avenger's true identity is Space Ishtar.
And she's actually, like, just possessing Reen.
Well, that's what regular Ishtar is doing. I don't know what the fuck is up. I think Space Ishtar is an alternate universe version that just looks like that.
Oh my god, this picture. Okay, Taiga Tiger versus Saber Lion.
Taika Jaguar, actually.
Wait. Taiga Jaguar versus Saber Lion. And they just put Lancer in the middle. Who gets to eat Lancer?
I don't actually know Jaguar Man's,
Let's feed it Lancer.
Wait, I can look at Jaguar Man's servant stats. I have it right here. Parameters. Oh. Yep. Jaguar Man gets shit on.
Saber Lion.
Wait, Jaguar Man is a Lancer with mad enhancement?
Wait, isn't that just a Berserker thing?
That is the Berserker thing.
Jotaro.
Fucking. Okay, I've never been so uninterested in specifically one of the sorcerers. I don't know which one. I'm gonna guess the fourth?
Which one do I know about from Witch and the Holy Knight?
The fifth.
Fifth Sorcerer looks amazing.
Oh, second!
Oh, do they show up? I mean,
Oh.
don't tell me, but...
Yeah, it's this little. Oh, we're still on the starting soon screen, by the way.
Oh, whoops. I thought I switched it. Oh god, yeah, I'm gonna cry probably. Ever-present feeling.
Ever-present feeling, the name of the chapter.
I mean, I used that song to great effect in D&D once already.
Admittedly, I didn't cry, but that's just because I'm a monster without human emotions. I only feed off of others' pain.
And no, there's no time to go back and watch the clip now.
I kind of want to take that as a challenge, but I won't. Well, I mean, the clip doesn't have the music in it because copyright worries, because Twitch is now cracking down on that. But
You want to go ahead and get it and post it in chat.
yeah, if you want to play Ever-Present Feeling over it. This is the clip where I reveal to the rest of the party that I, the player, not the character, I, the player, Lucas Manicule, am actually just lawful evil.
We've had that planned for, like, months.
Specifically, like, 5 months.
Has it been 5 months? Yeah, I think it has. Like, we've had the general idea of it planned anyway.
Yeah.
I mean, you've wanted that to happen for how long? Like, how long have you
About
had
6 months.
You've had the idea in your head?
Oh, the idea in my head, since about the time we started.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I had a feeling, like, you just kind of always wanted this to happen. Alright, you ready?
I'm ready.
Let's cry. Speaking of ever-present feeling.
That's why we were speaking of it.
Yep. I crossed the moonlit bridge. This is the place where I walked with Saber. At that time, I was just looking at the scenery, not thinking about anything.
聖杯を手に入れればセーバーは死ぬ。
Saber will die if she obtains the Holy Grail.
その意味が分かっているのだろうな。
Ah,
エミヤ
so
シロ。
close. You know what that means, Emiya Shiro.
No. I know without him telling me. Why is everything so complicated? Saber must not obtain the Holy Grail. But it's the only thing that can save her.
彼女と共にいたいのならば聖杯は諦めるべきだろう。
If you wish to be with her, you should give up the Holy Grail.
それでも存命させたいのなら、彼女に魂を与え続ければいい。
If you want to keep Saber, all you need to do is feed her souls.
I can't do that. Even if I accepted that, Saber wouldn't. Mistranslation?
Well, let's
Keep going. For now.
let's keep going and let us know where the mistranslation is if it's in this version.
Yeah. Oh, I'll see. Okay. She
Oh,
would
no.
rather... Oh no. I need to soundboard that. She would rather disappear than do such things. She would disappear and repeat this kind of war.
ならば霊樹を一つ残しておけばそれでいい。
Then keep one command spell.
お前の望みはそれで叶う。
That way, your wish shall be granted.
黙りやがれ
Damn! Shut up, you shitty priest!
I stop and punch at the rails, as if shaking off the command spell. A hard steel sound echoes through the night. That's the only sound around here. There's no people nor cars around.
くそ何をその気になってんだ一体
Damn! Why am I even thinking about it?
I lean on the rail and spit it out. I know I should just ignore Kotomine's opinion. But his words had a charm to them that makes me unable to ignore them. What did I want to do? And what was I trying to fight for? At first, it was to end the Holy Grail War. When did that purpose fade away and become secondary? Was it when I was obstinate about fighting by myself? Was it when I decided to cooperate with Saber after I painfully realized how powerless I was? Or was it that time I made a sword for her after that night in the ruins? Hold on.
Ah. Streaming from homes. You can encounter all sorts of problems. God, I completely forgot about this scene, though. Ugh. Yep. Went from wanting to save everyone to just wanting to save one person. Ah, God. Definitely got a new appreciation for the Fate route, having streamed all of this. Never went back and read it a second time, and that really, really makes things better. Also, what is wrong with my throat? Oh wait, was I muted?
Oh no, I was just muted.
Oh, yeah.
I'm back.
Alright.
Streaming with family is hard. Anyway.
Yep.
I'm just trying to deceive myself with all that. I don't even need to think about it. Back then, when I met her in the moonlight in that shed, my mind was already made up. But that would have been fine. If I hadn't found out because of the dreams, this probably would have ended before I knew it. But I found out. I couldn't leave her alone, and I decided I didn't want to lose her. I want to stay like this. I want to keep watching her smile. The girl, watching the sunset alone on that hill of swords. My chest hurts thinking back to it. She never had that time she never had time that was her own. I just don't like that. Kiritsugu said we shouldn't let girls cry. I think a smiling face is much better than a crying one. That's why I was irritated when Saber wasn't smiling. But when I told her to smile, she said it was better if she saw me smiling. That's like seeing stars through a telescope you can never reach. Mm-hmm. I look up at the night sky. Looking up at that star that I can never reach. Drip. An unnoticed tear falls down my cheek.
俺あいつが好きだ。
I like her.
I say to no one. However dull I am, I have to admit it. There's nothing I can do about it. I like her so much that I can cry for no reason.
Yep, okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
Mhm.
おかえり。ずいぶんと遅かったわね。
That was the somewhat of a mistranslation.
Yeah,
Because, you know.
no reason.
Yeah. I'm assuming that it's like instead of love. Yep.
Oh, is
Yeah.
that it? They actually changed that?
It's well, I mean, the thing about the words is that they can mean like or stronger, but like in context that's like 1,000% love, right?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah, I could tell. Yeah, that would have definitely landed better.
just like fucking
Mm-hmm.
constantly like goes through all of this. I think I have the slightest bit of a crush on her.
I think I might like her.
But like.
Kire, marriage counselor. If they ever actually got married, would Kire be the priest?
Oh yeah, golden rule of the line sounded vaguely like a thing that I heard of before, but didn't. It rang a bell, but I couldn't tell if that was just because, like, I'm just so embedded into all the Nasuverse nonsense that you could say, like, any string of words at me, and I'd be like, oh yeah, I think I vaguely remember that from, like, one of the spin-off things referencing it.
Yorokobe Shonen. Time to cut the cake.
That's... Oh, treasure from Norse mythology. Yeah, I had no idea.
There's a lot of references in Nasuverse stuff. There was even a JoJo's reference, like, really early on.
But
Anyway,
God.
it's
Yeah, it's ream time.
Yep. Although that last scene was so good. It would have been
It
even better without
really
the
was.
sudden interruption. I'm so
Yep.
sorry for that.
But, I mean... No, that's fine. I mean, like, hell, the fucking tension carried on that.
It
The music
did.
kept playing.
It did. Mm-hmm. Becoming his own Shiro. Oh yeah, I've heard that there's gonna be some amazing moments in other routes too. Thank you.
God, this reread for me has definitely bumped the Fate route up to like way above what it was.
All of tomorrow. Anyway. Welcome back. You were pretty late. And then Tosaka is standing in the doorway.
父さん、お前なんで
Tosaka? Why are you...
玄関で立ち話もなんでしょ。疲れてるみたいだし、こっち来なさいよ。
Let's talk inside. Come in, you seem tired. She takes my arm without asking me and starts to walk. And takes me to her room.
はい、お茶。外寒かったでしょ。
Here's some tea. It must have been cold outside. Yeah, the second half of the Fate route has been so much better than the first.
Yeah. Ah.
You probably
God.
just remembered a lot of Fate, Shiro.
Just one Fate, Shiro, and that's more than enough.
You mean the Ayako comment?
I mean the Ayako comment.
How could anyone forget the Ayako comment?
I forgot the Ayako comment for years. I buried that shit deep.
She says so rather bluntly, but she's thoughtful.
ああ、サンキュー。
Yeah, nice.
Honestly, I appreciate the hot tea. It's about an hour to the neighboring town. Since I walk so slowly, my body's freezing cold.
で、綺麗のとこに行ってたの？
She knows. So, did you go to Kire's place? She asked me directly. I see. So Tosaka knew all along. But she didn't even stop me. She just waited for me to come home and prepared me some tea. I've made up my mind, and I appreciate Tosaka's thoughtfulness. That must be why.
な、行ってきた。聞きたいことがあったから。
Yeah, I did. I had something I wanted to ask him.
I reply honestly, not hiding anything.
そっか。じゃあ何をしてきたかは聞かない。シロもそれでいいでしょ？
I see. I won't ask what you went to do. That's fine with you, right?
そうだな。それに、あんまり身のある話じゃなかった。
Yeah. Wasn't anything too useful either.
ただ今の状況を確認しただけだったし。
I just confirmed the situation.
そう。でも驚いたな。セイバーがまだサーバントになりきってないだなんて。最強のサーバントがその実一番半端なサーバントだったなんて悪い冗談じゃない。
I see. But I'm surprised that Saber isn't a complete servant yet. It's like a bad joke that the strongest servant is the least complete.
そうだな。セイバーはサーバントになんてならなければよかったんだ。
Yeah. Saber shouldn't have become a servant.
I nod.
意外ね。シロとあっちゃもしかしたら気があったのかもしれないな。あいつもね、シロと同じこと言ってたから。
That's a surprise. That's a surprise. Maybe you and Archer could have gotten along. He said the same thing you did.
あーちゃって。
I would have loved to see that.
Eh? Archer? You mean...
そう。あーちゃんも言ってたわ。自分は後悔してるから、セイバーにはそうなってほしくないって。
Yeah, Archer said he regrets it, so he doesn't want Saber to experience the same thing.
なんであいつがセイバーの心配をするんだよ。
Why would he worry about Saber?
Wait, what? Does that imply that he knew all along?
あ あいつ
Well, he did
セイ
seem
バ
to
ーを
know
嫌って
King
たじゃない
Arthur.
か
Didn't he hate her?
そうなんだけどね。やっぱりさ、あいつってセイバーにゆかりの騎士だったんじゃないかな。
Not only did he know about King Arthur, but he himself, apparently, implied by that last line right there, took the same deal. Or, I mean, a different, different reward, but same deal.
The Holy Grail deal.
Well, not the Holy Grail deal, but the making a deal with the world to
Hmm?
sell your afterlife.
That's true.
He he did the same thing as Saber. He was successful. Sorry.
Oh, he's complete. Okay. Yeah, that's what I thought. I was confused for a second. I thought it meant that he was also incomplete.
No, because he regrets it.
And he can also turn into spirit form. Saber can't do that.
Yeah.
That's true. But I think he might have been a knight with some connection to Saber.
初めてセイバーと戦った時、あいつ明らかに手を抜いてたでしょ。あの時から怪しいと思ってたんだ。
He was obviously going easy when he first fought Saber, right? I suspected after that.
そうなのか
English.
けどセイバーはアーチャーに見覚えはないようだったぞ
Really? But it didn't seem like Saber recognized him. But it didn't seem like Saber recognized
け
him.
どセイバーは王様だったんでしょ。
Is that so? But Saber was the king, right?
なら国民をすべて把握していたわけでもないし、忘れてることだってあるんじゃない？
So she can't have known all her people. And there's also the possibility that she's forgotten him.
あのなそういうこと言い出したらそれこそキリがない顔を見て思い出せないようなやつならそれは知らないってことだと思うけど
Hey now. You'll never get anywhere if you start saying things like that. If she sees him and doesn't recognize him, I think that means she doesn't know him.
そうでもないわよ。伝説だとさ、アーサー王の進化には運が悪くてキャメロットを追われた騎士も多いでしょ。あい
She
つ
just
その一人だったのかもしれないわ。
she didn't just wreck him. She literally just cut him in half. As you said, it was just like, oh hey, is that King Arthur? That might not be true. According to the legend, there were many knights that got chased out of Camelot. He might be one of them.
あいつが正体を隠していたのは私にじゃなくてセイバーに対してだったって言うんなら割と納得がいくんだけど。
She was hiding his identity because of Saber. That would make sense. Tosak is actively talking to me. Is she trying to care for me? I don't think it's having much effect, but she's a nice girl. She's usually merciless, but she tries to help people when they're weakened. And so, we drink tea together for a while. She must have run out of patience, as she looks at me seriously.
で、あなたはどうしたいの、シロ。
So, what do you want to do, Shiro?
とりあえず明日はデートする
I'm going on a date tomorrow.
He just said it! He said the thing! He said the thing! He said the thing! Chad Shiro. I can't think of anything else, and I already decided, so on my way home. Just in the middle of the Guerrero War. Just go on a date. Why does that sound familiar?
Because I love to foreshadow things amidst all of my fucking with you.
Wait a second. Was that date just part of an elaborate plan to foreshadow this?
Oh, no, I literally said that sentence to you, though.
I thought that's what you were referencing.
That,
I thought you were referencing the date in D&D.
no, there is.
It's quite similar, though.
There's the clip in the chat.
Oh my god, it's
Of
been
me.
clipped. Yes. I love how the music stopped for it. I was wondering if Reen was gonna have to like poke Shiro enough to get him to say he loved her. But nah, he just said it, basically. And then, are you ready for the Reen action? Where does that solemn atmosphere go? After making a really rude face, Tosaka. The song is back. Bursts out into laughter.
ちょっと待って心の準備がすごいってば
Most of this is genuine.
よしろ
Hold on, I wasn't ready for it. It's great. It's so amazingly selfish, Shiro. Damn. Now I know. Now that I think about it calmly, I should have known this was gonna happen. Such an idiot.
うるさいわがままで悪いかそんな場合じゃないって分かってるけど絶対に邪魔はさせないからな
Shut up! What's wrong with being selfish? I know this isn't the right time, but I won't let you interfere.
違うシロがおかしくて
Sure, you're too funny. Tosaka hits my back, holding her stomach. RTX voice probably cut that out. This could be the worst treatment I've taken so far. Thinks back to Wakame. I'm laughing my heart out. She tries to catch her breath.
そりゃよかったなこっちは全然笑えなかったけど
That's good for you. It's not funny at all for me.
デート頑張んなさい私あなたたちのこと好きよ
Do your best on the date. I like you guys. Tosaka says so. Her attitude completely changed.
おう頑張る
Yeah. I will.
And Gilgamesh wouldn't just crash a date, would he? I mean-
Gilgamesh crashes in through the wall. What are you mongrels up to?
Lancer just about
No,
to jump down from the ceiling.
Gilgamesh. Gilgamesh, who took unlimited ceiling works, comes down from the ceiling.
Alright, Gilgamesh and Lancer come down from the ceiling at the same time and crash into each other. And they both like land
mean,
on
on
the
the one
table that they're
hand-
eating at.
On the one hand, Gil would have way too much ego to crash a date. On the other hand, that's his saber that Shiro is taking out on a date.
Like, Lancer obviously would crash the date, right?
Yeah. Like, you're assuming that Gilgamesh would acknowledge the date.
He more just show up to kill them. Or to at least
He'd
kill
probably
Shiro.
just- Yeah, he'd probably just start killing them if he saw them.
Specifically Shiro.
Yeah.
Because he took his saber. Oh, that'd be funny if they're like ordering food and Lancer's just the server. Gilgamesh. I mean, he does have the lance.
Oh no, he got weaker.
Wait, hold on. Is Lancer the Yamcha of Fate's Day Night?
I can neither confirm nor deny that.
Probably luck-wise, at least.
Luck-wise, definitely.
Lancer's the Krillin of Fate's Day Night. That was a real surprise attack. If she says that kind of a thing with that kind of an expression, all I can do is nod. Huh? Is there new stuff in status?
menu?
Rip. Rip assassin. Is there more on Gil? Oh, Lancer's luck. Yeah,
Yeah.
look at that E.
Yeah. No,
Look at
trust
that
me,
E.
we know Lancer's luck.
Even if they didn't have a status menu, we'd still know Lancer's luck.
From the moment we met him, we knew Lancer's luck.
Lancer's luck is no. So Saber... Gil has insane luck, jeez.
Well, yeah, I mean... Have you seen his Noble Phantasm rating?
Assassin's...
You'd have to be lucky to have that.
Assassin's luck does not match his fate. He presumably died without even being able to do anything. Poor assassin. Hey, his master had shit luck. I returned to my room. Saber is still asleep, and the mansion is quiet, like nothing has happened. No!
Stop it with the future
No.
Shinji theory.
He doesn't have Wakame hair.
Don't bring that in here.
Like, look. Their hair doesn't look anything alike. It's the same color.
I mean, he could have had it straight, but... Anyway. Oh. Alright.
Night.
See you, Mero.
Thanks for tuning in. Oh god, not the Shinji Wakame paradise. By the way, that was gonna stay up if no one pointed it out, like for the whole route.
Yep. Uh-huh.
But I'll betray you in the end.
Thank God we got into the night pack.
Such a good song. Saber's still asleep. Oh wait, no, I already read that. It was raining today. But what would the weather be like tomorrow? Looking up at the moving clouds, I step out of character and wish for it to be a sunny tomorrow. It's going on a date. Moonlight 1. So, before I realize it, it's morning already.
情けない。結局一睡もできなかった。
Useless. I couldn't get any sleep at all.
Mood. I stopped the alarm clock with a sigh. Today is my date with Saber, no matter what she says.
You just still have one command seal left.
Is that what he's gonna use it for? I'm going to take her to places she hasn't been and play around. And the most important thing is for her to enjoy herself. I was trying to use the knowledge I don't have to come up with a plan for the day, but the alarm clock went off before I noticed the time. I set the alarm clock just in case. Couldn't come up with any good plans last night, so I borrowed it from Tosaka, thinking it might take a long time to come up with a plan.
Oh, he borrowed an alarm clock.
He took Reen's alarm clock?
He borrowed it.
I mean, Reen probably wouldn't mind just because that means more sleep. Although she probably never uses it.
Didn't like the prologue open up with her like getting mad at her alarm clock?
She's just gonna be like, "Thank you, Shiro, don't return it."
Oh man. She's like avoiding school until the Grail War's over, right?
Yeah, I
she's
think
still
so.
going to school.
Wait, no, I think it was Shiro that was doing that.
Yeah.
Also, the
I
Grail
thought
War
she
is
started after it.
kind of over for her. Like,
Yeah. Unless she can make a pact with Lancer.
Reen is just
Or
like,
Gilgamesh.
oh god,
Or Saber.
not Gilgamesh. Reen just has like a pile of alarm clocks for Shiro to practice strengthening on. Shiro, it would be an absolute tragedy if you broke any of these. Please don't. It was useless in the end.
考えてみれば、俺デート
Oh yeah, school is off for a while. Because the Reiner incident. Yeah,
Oh
that's
yeah.
right.
Everyone
My first
melted.
thought was right, but then I thought I was wrong. But
Everyone
I was
melted.
right all along. Only a few people melted. Only the weak ones. And Taiga, who got kicked.
No.
Come to think of it, never gone on a date before.
I sigh again. That's the problem. Even more shocking than the fact that I couldn't get any sleep is the fact I couldn't come up with any plan that might make a girl happy. Even though I thought about it all night.
こうなったら出たとこ勝負だ。手当たり次第連れ回して、あいつに楽しみってやつを思い知らせてやる。
Fine. We'll leave this to luck. I'll take her everywhere and make her realize what it means to have fun.
No, Sakura. If we go to,
Oh god.
I keep
Thank
just,
God Sakura's in the hospital right now, because if she wasn't, he definitely would have asked her about it.
Also, I just keep remembering that Shinji went forth with the plan even though Sakura was in the school, and that just makes me hate him even more.
Hate who?
Shinji.
The puddle of blood?
Yes, the puddle of blood.
Why would you hate a puddle of blood? It's inanimate.
What is this, Wakame abuse?
Yes.
I will do the Shinji oof. That guy. Fuck that guy.
Fuck her.
For the only spoilers I have for Heaven's Feel, there's going to be an episode titled That Fucker Too, Electric Boogaloo.
God. Yeah, just like, she was like, I'm gonna show her how to have fun. Oh god, how do you have fun? Shotgun method.
Everything. If we go to the cute looking stores, she's bound to have fun. Well, I think the plan might have some weak points, but I've made up my mind, so that's what I'm gonna do. It's not like I have any other ideas, so I'm going to entertain her today until she gives up.
Deva, Ilias Field はまだ目を覚ましていないのですか?
Then Ilias Field has not woken up yet?
ええ、まだ眠ったままよ。
Marine's face, she
目を覚
knows.
ますのにもうしばらくかかりそうだけど、今日はそれが幸いしたわね。
Nope, she's still asleep. It looks like it'll take her a bit longer to wake up. But I guess that's good luck today.
イリア、起きてればシローの後について回って邪魔してただろうし。
Yeah, it's a really good thing she's not awake. If she were awake, she'd be following Shiro around and bothering him.
そうですね。今までのようにシローに同行されてはたまらない。
Yes, we can't have her to continue to accompany Shiro as she has been.
昨夜はああなってしまいましたが、今日からは本気で残るマスターを探すのです。シローにはイリアスフィールに構っている余裕はありません。
It ended like that last night. But we're going to start seriously searching for the remaining master today. Shiro cannot be concerned with Ilias Field. Oh no. Oh, sorry. Oh no!
ああ、そっちの邪魔じゃないんだけど。
Oh no.
まあいいか。
No, that's not what I meant, but oh well.
私が言っても仕方ないし、これはシローとセイバーの問題だし。
It won't do any good if I tell you. This is your and Shiro's problem. Tosaka tries to hide her laughter.
私とシローの問題ですか?
Huh? A problem for me and Shiro? Saber's expression questions me. We're done eating breakfast, so this is a good time. Yep. Rin is stepping back politely. Saber is ready to go and search for masters, but I have willpower as well. I just need to come out with it like a man.
そのことだけどな、セイバー。
About that, Saber.
今日は隣町に出るから、支度があるなら今のうちに済ませておいてくれ。
We'll be going into the neighboring town today, so if you need to get ready, do so now.
マスター探しですか? それでしたら隣町ではなく郊外の方が確実だと思いますが。
Looking for the masters? In that case, I would have thought the suburbs would be a better choice than the neighboring town. Oh god,
そんなんじゃない。
that's
二
familiar.
人で遊びに行くんだから、郊外になんて行っても仕方がないだろう。
No. We're going to go to hang out. So there's no point in going to the suburbs.
Huh? Saber freezes. I'll really have to get back at that person behind her who's trying not to laugh.
シロ、それはどういう意味でしょうか。遊びに行くとはシロとリンではなく、その。
Shiro, what do you mean by that? You're not going to hang out with Rin, but, Oh god, this is familiar.
俺が行くんだから、ついてくるのはセイバー以外いないだろう。登坂はうちでイリアの面倒を
Go,
見てもらうから関
Shiro,
係
you
ない。
can do this.
I'm going, so who else but you will come with me? Tosaka has nothing to do with this, since she'll be staying here to take care of Yulia.
何をバカな。私とシロが隣町を探索したところで成果は薄い。そのようなことをしても意味がない。一体何をしようというのですか、あなたは。
How ridiculous. We would not accomplish much even if we did search the neighboring town. Doing such a thing is meaningless. What are you trying to do? Saber
Man, I didn't know
directly.
that Saber also had gears in her head, but I can hear them turning.
Mm-hmm. They really are alike. This is what I expected, but the future looks troublesome, as she still thinks we're going into town to look for the master, even after I told her clearly.
参った。ここまで行ってもわからないんだな。
Big Shiro energy.
要するに、俺はデートしようって言ってるんだけど、どうかな。
Jeez. You don't understand when I put it this clearly? In other words, I'm saying let's go on a date. How about it?
Oh god, I just realized Big Shiro energy has a whole new meaning. After your research. Two point.
Yes, Shiro's energy is unrealistically large.
2.14.
And again, I probably screwed up somewhere.
Fuck it, we're keeping the numbers.
I won't stand by them.
I ask, ignoring Tosaka's stare. I don't know how much she understands.
そのような言い方ではわかりません。具体的な内容を提示してくれませんか、シロ。
Saber is more Shiro than Shiro is.
Some kind of minds. Well, I mean, do you think that Shiro would understand even if Saber directly said the words, let's go on a date?
Probably not, honestly. He'd come up with a reason for it to be something else.
A date? Like, just going out to have fun with friends?
Going out to get dates? That's a very
Just like-
specific food.
You lost me.
That reference. I don't understand what you're saying. Can you give me a concrete description? She asks, even less happily. Oh no, he's already messing up! That flips a switch within me. It seems like caring for her has the opposite effect when it comes to things like this. You can do it, Shiro. It seems it would be to both of our benefits to state it clearly.
シロ、街に出るというのなら従いますが、デートをしようとはどういうことなのか説明してください。
Shiro, I will obey if you want to go into town, but please explain what you mean by going to this date. Is it like a store or what?
いくらこの時代に慣れていると言っても、私にも知らない単語はあります。あまり専門的
Green
な
just
言葉
went
を使
from
わないで
laughing
ほし
to
い。
facepalm. Even though I'm familiar with this age, there's still words I don't understand. Please don't use technical vocabulary.
別に専門的な単語じゃないぞ。
It's not technical vocabulary.
知らないなら教えてやるけど、デートってのは女の子と遊びに行くって意味だ。
Sure.
I'll tell you since you don't know. Going on a date means going out to play with a girl.
Sure.
は
I can definitely hear the flashback to Kiritsugu saying that.
That sounds like something he would say, from what I've heard about him.
It absolutely sounds like something he would say.
Hey Saber, you want to go on a play date?
It's like, hey, what does date mean, old man? It's like, well, see, if you're going out on a date with a girl, that means you're going out to play with her.
And Shiro didn't get the context. Huh? Huh? Saber
女の
freezes.
子とは私のことを言っているのでしょうか。
Girl? You mean me? She's like, why not Reen? She murmurs, still astonished. Oh no. When I nod, Saber frowns even more unhappily.
言葉の意味は分かりましたが、意図が全く分かりません。そんなことをする理由は何ですか？
Oh no. I understand the meaning of the word, but I don't understand your intent. What's the reasoning behind such a thing? Her reaction is unexpected. The intent of a date is obvious, but I'm a bit hesitant to tell Saber straight on. Reen, help! Reen!
ああ、も
Rin,
う。
please.
There she
そんな
is.
らしくない単語を使うから勘違いさせるのよ。デートなんて
She's
言わずに
helping Shiro.
もっとわかりやすい言葉で説明すればいい
Reen,
のよ。
that's not helping. Reen, that's making
Jeez.
things more difficult.
Jeez, she's misunderstanding because of the words you're using. Don't use the word date, explain it to her in simpler terms. Tosaka interrupts, as if unable to ignore us.
いいセイバー。デートってのはね、要するに合いびきのことなの。
Okay, good, Reen. Thank you.
Look, Saber, a date is basically a rendezvous.
シローは遊びに行くって言うけど、つまるところ、男の子が好きな女の子にアピールするチャンスってわけ。
Shiro says he's going to play, but it's a chance for a man to appeal to a woman he likes. Oh, there it is! Look at the...
Saber's just like, oh.
Oh. There's no, just oh.
Just like,
I cough. Tosaka is right, but I think a date and a rendezvous are vastly different. But I still shouldn't interrupt. It seems that Saber finally understands what a date is.
そういうことだ、セイバー。
that's right, Saber.
今日一日は戦わないで街に行く。そもそも昼間は人目につくから戦えないだろう。ならどう過ごしてもいいはずだ。
We're not going to fight today, but we're going to go into town instead. After all, we wouldn't be able to fight during the daytime since there are a lot of people around. So we should be able to do whatever we want right now.
それはそうですが、しかしあまりに意味がありません。そのようなことをしてもシローには何ら得るものがないのではありませんか。
It's true, but this is so meaningless. There's no benefit for you in doing this.
そんなことはないけど、別にそうでも構わないぞ。
That's not true. Even if it were, I wouldn't mind.
今日はセイバーのために使うって決めたんだから、俺のことは気にするな。
Mm-hmm.
Already decided to spend today for you, so don't worry about me.
とにかく今日は絶対に街に行く。こればっかりは何を言われても変えないからな、セイバー。
Anyways, we're going into town today. I won't change my mind no matter what.
I stare straight on at Saber. After thinking for a serious face for a while.
では私が反対した場合でもシローは一人で街に出ると。
Then you will go into town yourself even if I don't go?
ああ、絶対に行く。そうでなきゃ一晩考え抜いたのがバカみたいだ。
Yeah, I'm definitely going.
I mean, if
Stuff I thought about all night will go to waste.
she's as much like Shiro as I think, she probably will.
That's what she just did.
それでは私が付き添わないわけにはいきません。
Oh, yep,
サー
there
バン
it
トと
is.
してマスターを一人にすることはできないのですから。
Then I'll have to go with you. As a servant, I can't leave my master alone. With a deep sigh, Saber answers in her usual manner. Reen's face. I get really angry about her following me because she's my servant. But I managed to succeed in getting Saber out. So I just had to take Saber to places without thinking too much about it.
いってらっしゃい。
Alright,
お土産よろしくね。
and
Break?
actually, if we could take a break here, yeah.
Yeah, I was actually just about to say that.
Yeah. Alright, I'll be right back.
Same.
And
have
we're back.
returned. Yes. And now the thing is back too.
And also, Worm, for whenever you watch the VOD later, if you watch the VOD, hey, hope you have a good night.
Yep. Thanks for watching the first half. And we're about to see the date, I guess.
Date,
Let's go.
stay night.
Date, stay night. Alright, I think that needs to be the episode title.
Oh, I feel terrible now.
Don't embrace it. Let its power flow through you. You were built for puns.
No. I only laugh from hurting people. I'm nothing like you.
You laugh from both. Was this an Ilya line?
No, that's a Reen line. I can
See
see
ya,
why you'd
bring me
think it
something
was,
back. Ilya is still asleep. Yep. I gesture to Tosaka and go to hell as she I gesture to Tosaka to go to hell as she makes fun of me right to the end, and we go outside.
Hey, Tosaka, that's hell you should walk into.
Tosaka, say hi to Asmodeus for me. It's happening. So?
具体的にはこれからどうするのですか、シロ?
Yeah, sure, just give flipping Reen the double bird. What are we going to do exactly, Shiro?
どうするって、とりあえず隣町に出る。交差点からバスが出てるからそれに乗っていこう。
We'll go to the neighboring town. There's a bus from the intersection, so let's take that.
A bus. I can't believe they're about to go on a date on the Magic School bus.
Look, Japanese public transportation is nothing to scoff at.
For what I've seen, yeah. Although I've heard the subways are absolutely packed.
Oh yeah, but just in general, they work.
Yeah. No, I've been on...
Even if they have some problems related to being packed.
Yep. Yeah, I've heard about that. But yeah, I went on a few bus trips. They weren't good. They really weren't good. But that's the US.
Yep. I've just owned a car for years.
Yep,
I
owning
mean,
a car has helped.
Yeah. God. I mean, you know about my 19-hour road trip, but I want to say it for the stream.
My maximum road trip was 12 hours. And I didn't get tired because I had D&D streams to listen to.
I tried that on my 19 hours, but, that was hell I drove through. And into.
That's
And
hell
out
you're
of.
driving into. Oh wait, no, Merlin said that, right?
Merlin never said that.
Merlin would never say this. Yeah, he never said that specifically, did he?
He never did.
I'm imagining that's probably a future Shiro quote because you said it was something in the future.
I can neither confirm nor deny that.
So I'm just imagining... I'm imagining Reen impersonating Merlin saying that now. That's hell you're walking into! I hope we get more Reen impersonations. They're great. Imagine Reed impersonating Kirei.
Let's hear it.
You're a Kobe shonen.
Anyway.
As soon as she says that, Kirei just walks in from the door behind. You're a Kobe shoujo. The road is awfully quiet. Oh god, that must have been what growing up with him was like.
She just does some, like, impressions to herself in a mirror. And then she just hears from off screen. Read. It's just like, oh. Fuck.
Oh no, he'd have that forever. It's past 9 on a weekday. I hope they don't run into him. The town is starting to come alive, but it must have been a bit too early for people to start going anywhere. There's no one out on this road. There's no one out on the road. And it's like we have the whole place to ourselves.
そういえば学校休むのに抵抗がなくなってるな。ここのところずっと家にこもってたし。
Come to think of it, I'm starting to feel no resistance to skipping school. I've been at home all the time recently.
That is a mood.
Slightly can't relate, but only because I,
シロはマスターなのですから、
Homeschool.
おいそれと出歩く方がおかしいのです。
homeschool also just I don't leave my house.
Basically, COVID me. Of
Why
course.
go to school when you can be a wizard?
While you were studying math, I studied the blade.
I studied a lot of blades.
I
So
studied
many
unlimited blades. Of course, you're a master, so it'd be strange for you to be out walking. Yeah, high school fucking sucks.
Yeah, let me just I never even went because homeschooled, but my high school years were also not great.
As someone who went to
'Cause
high
I
school,
spent them with high schoolers.
yeah, it's just not good. She replies sharply. She's walking behind me as usual, but it feels different today. To put it nicely, I feel pressure from behind me. Anyway, Saber's gonna be harder to handle today. We get on the bus. It would have been full of people an hour ago, but there aren't many people using it at this time. The only people on this bus are an old lady and a kid, so it's like we have this place to ourselves.
セイバー、一番後ろに座ろう。
Let's sit at the back, Saber.
That is a really colorful bus shot.
It is. It's fucking beautiful.
I know. I never thought I would say that about a bus, but...
Well, see, when you're with the ones you love, or the one you love, even the most mundane of places becomes vibrant and beautiful.
Oh god, imagine how he'd see swords now. Since they're already vibrant and beautiful to him. I call out to Saber, about to sit right at the front. And sit in the back end of the bus. Oh, Saber's gonna sit in the front. This art is fucking beautiful. Saber watches the passing scenery silently. Looking at her, I realize how crazy I'm being right now. That bus to the neighboring town is ordinary for me. But in this ordinary thing, there's something extraordinary. Well, in short, to be honest, my mind starts to twist like a Rubik's Cube, realizing we're about to go on a date. Oh?
Oh, I always thought that was spelled with a C.
Yeah, same.
I was wrong.
Yeah, I always thought there was a C in there too. Crap, I'm getting really nervous.
Oh, remind me at the end of the stream to tell the Rubik's Cube story.
I will. I take a deep breath, trying not to let Saber notice. And I shouldn't, but I sneak one more glance at Saber. That lighting is amazing.
Yeah, I'm certainly seeing the claim now that the artist was especially fond of the Shiro and Saber ship.
Mm-hmm. Their pointy nose. My heart jumps. The Saber sitting next to me is a Saber I don't know. No, Saber herself is the same. All that's changed is the place. But still. Just that makes me realize she's different. Something I didn't notice back at my place. This ordinary scene seems like a different world just because it has Saber in it. Her hair is like golden silk, and her green eyes are so beautiful that their mere presence is overwhelming. Yeah, I can tell with this picture. It's so good. There wasn't much to compare her against up until now, so I forgot about it. I remember when I first met Saber. I was probably avoiding her because I was embarrassed about being fascinated by her. No matter what Saber says, she's a girl before she's a swordsman for me. I didn't know how to approach her, and I didn't realize my feelings for her. It's stupid even for me.
Oh, shit.
I was finally able to believe in Saber with everything I have. And then I decided to go on a date with her.
I just want to point out, I love this effect in that, like, she's reversed and he sees the sky because he's turned to look out the bus window. And
Oh, I
he's
just
seeing her
realized
reflection. That's so good.
I just saw that. Just those two are in the wrong order. And I finally realized when our day is about to begin just how big of a deal it is to go on a date with a girl like you.
A girl you like.
A girl you like. But that's fine. I can only do my best. So I can't back out now. Sakura. Poor Sakura. Sakura's just sitting on the bus and they didn't see her.
This isn't exactly the worst for Sakura, right? the worst is like someone that she is known as well, that they both go to school together with, and has potentially like seen coming slightly for years, or has to deal with that, as opposed to just all of a sudden literal magic foreigner shows up and seals him away. It's like there you have to just be like, well, oh well, nothing I could do about that.
Issei. Issei. Like Issei.
Yes.
Issei still doesn't know.
Issei just saw Shiro and say her here. He's like, yes, a relative. That's good. I am fine with this.
Issei doesn't know why he hates Rin. And from what I heard, he'll never know.
His poor gay heart.
I calm myself and shake off my weak spirits. The bus has crossed the bridge and it's going into the developing area where the buildings are. I breathe out and prepare myself. The announcer I'm so used to hearing announces the next stop, Shinto Station. It's still 9 in the morning, but the area in front of the station is crowded. Most shops open at 10, but cafes and bookstores are already open. There are already many more people than there were at Miyama City, and this place is as crowded as it is on weekends. Getting off the bus, Saber looks around unhappily. It's only natural. Saber was against the state, and people passing by are looking at her curiously. She must not feel too good about that.
まずったな。考えてみれば、朝からセイバーを連れてくれば当然こうなる。
Think of it, this was bound to happen if I brought Saber here in the morning.
Squinty Eye Saber is the mood. That's going to follow us around all day. There's a way to calm
Saber, today we're going to have fun. Saber narrows eyes.
That's going to follow us around the whole day. If there's a way to calm it down, it's to make Saber have so much fun that she forgets about the people staring at her.
Alright.
Unlimited fun works. I pound a fist and turn to
セイ
Saber.
バー、初めに聞いておくけど、どこか行ってみたいところはあるか？せっかく来たんだから、今日ぐらいは好きなことをしてもいいだろ
Fucking.
Oh, whoops.
さあ、別にこれといって興味のある場所はありませんから。
Does that count?
そもそも私にそのような選択をする知識はありません。
Fuck.
I'll add skips to that and add in 2.
What are we at now?
So that right there was 5, 10, 15, 20,
I'm using tallies.
25, 30, 31.
31?
Isn't that fucking like... Yeah, we're at 31 already.
Ah. God damn it. Anyway, I believe you have a line to read.
Yeah, sorry. And also sorry, but that's...
Oh, spoiler.
Oh, just barely rubbing up against potentiality of a spoiler.
I didn't see it, so we good.
Yeah. I mean, it's still abstract enough. It's probably fine, but I erring on the side of caution. Sorry, Inu. Saber, I'll ask you first. Is there any place you want to go? We've come all the way here, so we should at least do whatever we want today.
Nasu vs. Guru.
I'm sorry, Inu. I will protect that comment and I will show it later.
You can post it in the Fate Spoilers Discord. Oh, it's no problem. I don't know. I have no place that interests me. Before even that, I have no knowledge on which to base such a decision.
本当か？そりゃ参ったな。じゃあ本当にここからは出たとこ勝負なわけか。セイバーに行きたいところがなくて、こっちもどこに行っていいかわからないんじゃん。全と頼んだ。
Really? That's too bad. I guess it's really up to luck. Future looks bad if you don't have anywhere you want to go, and I don't have any idea where to go.
まさかとは思うのですが、何の計画も立てていないのですか、シロ。
I don't want to ask this, but do you not have a plan, Shiro? Oh no, they're onto him!
いや、少しはあるけど、中身はガラガラ。とりあえず、手当たり次第に店をはしごしよう。
So no.
Well, I have a few, but no details. Let's just go to random stores. As Shiro just crosses his plan out in his mind of just ask Saber where to go.
She was like, I have a plan. Oh fuck, my plan! Not just as planned. Well, that's still difficult. I know places where I won't get bored, but I can't even imagine where a girl would be happy to go. Try a sword shop. Jeez, if it's going to end up like this, I wish I'd gone out with a girl just once.
まったく反論するわけではありませんが、シロはどうかしています。休憩を取ろうという考えはまだいい。ですが、その休憩すら明確な予定を立てていないとは何事ですか。
I mean, Saber likes food. That's a pretty obvious thing, right?
Yeah. See, but you're thinking about it with a clear mind from an outside perspective.
I mean, it's hard to ever forget about what happens when you don't give her food. Brave
It is.
leader, hungry heart.
But Shiro probably had to devote, like, at least 95% of his brain just to actually forcing himself to say the words.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, also cute scolding
And,
mode
yeah.
is literally just a Saber face.
Yep. Also, it's a thing that she can just go into where she doesn't have to be embarrassed and she feels comfortable.
Mm-hmm. Honestly, please don't take offense, but there's something wrong with you. Your plan to take a rest is fine, but how can you not even have a plan for that rest? Oh, Saber enters her scolding mode. It's even said it in game. It's canon. It's one of her abilities.
Noble Phantasm, scolding mode.
I think that'd be a. Would that be a skill?
Probably be a Noble Phantasm.
A noble phantasm.
See, she's already up too.
What's the third, right? Is there a way to mod Fate Stay Night?
Sorry, I'm just in my head. I'm just like, well, yes, there's the mod command on stream, and I'm like, wait, that's not what he meant.
Just add it as a skill. I mean, I guess it would be part of charisma.
Well, charisma is a skill, so if it was a skill, it'd probably be separate.
It's before it was second to none, but unfortunately now it's second to one. Although that's more of a curse, right?
With that, it's more of a he has magic that makes people like him. Oh, that explains the Gilgamesh stands.
Oh shit! Yeah, is that where they come from?
Yeah, I guess. But yeah, I mean, if we
Zashu.
want to be entirely accurate, then it would just be rolled into charisma and not be its own skill.
This is the first
But
time
then it
she's
doesn't get
complaining.
to be named.
This is the first time she started to complain about something outside the dojo.
I have no idea what half of those words mean.
Yeah,
Io.
I'm confused too. I knew she was irritated at not being up for this and being looked at by curious eyes, but I didn't think she was this irritated. It all returns to nothing.
かねてからあなたの見積もりの
These
甘さには
plans
一言
keep
したかったの
tumbling
です。
down.
あなたは周りのことは目に入ってるくせに、どうも自身に対する扱いが存在です。
I wanted to object to your lack of planning. You're closely aware of everyone around you, but you treat yourself too carelessly.
結果、齟齬を埋めるために、あなた自身が対価を払わなくてはならなくなる。
As a result, you yourself have to pay the price for this discrepancy. It just keeps tumbling down, tumbling down, tumbling down.
聞いているのですか、シロー。
You listening to me, Shiro?
聞いてるよ。要するに今こうしているのが納得いかないんだろ、セイバ
I am. So basically, you're not happy about being here right now, right?
ー。まあ俺に連れ回されてもつまらないのは目に見えてるし、嫌がるのは当然だろうけど。
Shiro!
Well, it's natural you wouldn't like it. It's pretty obvious it's going to be boring going anywhere with me.
いえ、そういうことではなく、私は今はこのようなことをしている場合ではないと。
It's not that, but I'm saying now is not the time to be doing such things.
それも分かってる。けど聞かない。俺は今日一日セイバーに付き合ってもらうって決めたんだ。
Oh, Shiro.
I know that too. I won't listen since I've already decided to have you accompany me today.
こればっかりはなんて言われようと曲げない。絶対だ。
I won't change my mind, no matter what.
I look at Saber. Saber looks back at me in shock.
ただ、言いたいことがあるなら聞く。
But I'll listen if you have something to say.
文句もあるだろうし、そういうのは今のうちに言っておいてくれ。その方がお互い気兼ねしなくて済む。
I'm sure you have complaints, so tell me them right now. I won't have to worry about making you unhappy if you do so.
セイバーが俺とデートするのが嫌だって言うんなら、別の方法だって考える。
If you say you don't want to go on a date, I'll think of something else.
いえ、何もそこまでする必要はないと言いますか。私は
That's a fucking mood. Just like, I'm going to be really confident here. Oh no, what if I was too confident? Am I trampling over other people's feelings? Oh god.
That's why I just don't usually act confident. No. I don't think you need to go that far. Saber averts her gaze and runs out of words.
なら、文句はないんだな。
Aww.
じゃあ、行くぞ。
It's happening.
You have no complaints? Then let's go.
セイバーにリクエストがないんだから、どこ行ったって怒るなよ。
You have no requests, so don't get mad at me wherever we go. Wherever we go.
I'm considering an ordinary place like an aquarium. Just imagine if, like, Reen showed up in a disguise to try and help them.
But then she'd probably have to bring Elia, and Elia would just be very problem. She would be a problem right now.
I'm just more imagining Reen in a disguise trying to... just that part specifically. I mean, we know she can voice act already.
Yeah.
Reen should be a voice actor. I still stand by that. Elia's gonna freak out if she finds out about this.
Yeah.
When she finds out, she's probably
Aw.
gonna find out.
Fucking. Yeah, I was gonna say it earlier, but like, if Shiro had more self-awareness, I'd feel almost like he was being a bit manipulative there, but...
Oh, with this? Yeah.
with the whole thing, just like, but you know, I know it's boring going wherever with me, so if you don't want to go on a date, that's fine.
Yeah, it kinda is, except, yeah. Shiro was Shiro.
Except that he just said it with 100% like genuine certainty. He's just like, yeah, but I know it's kind of boring with me, so if you don't want to go, that's fine.
Yep. Also, yep, he did.
Yeah.
Maybe some Kide rubbed off on him. No, I think that takes growing up with him to do that. Reen.
It at least takes spending a while with him.
But that's how you get lawful evil, Shiro. I'm considering an ordinary place, like an aquarium. Oh no, my enter key is stuck. Fuck.
Oh god, you'll have to click.
No, then I'll
Yeah,
click the wrong
basic.
side. And then you'll get to increase that goddamn counter again. Here is Light Yagami, oh god. No. It would be a really interesting AU. I decide and grab Saber's hand. Hopefully it's food.
シロ、文句はありませんが、何も手をつかむ必要はないのではありませんか。
Hey, Shiro! I have no complaints, but there's no need to hold my hand.
いや、時間ももったいないし、少し走るからな。案内するから、はぐれないようについてこい。
I don't want to waste time, so I'll be running for a while. I'll show you the way, so follow me.
I'll take a
So
sword
follow me.
and eat it.
いえ、こんな状態ではその。
No, I can't do so in a situation like this. I start to run without waiting for Saber's reply. Since I've talked big to Saber, I can't act miserable now. I just have to take her to every possible place I can think of. Unlimited placeworks. I run, holding Saber's hand. She must have accepted it, as Saber finally stops complaining and follows me quietly. Well, it's before 10 o'clock. I'll make the 2 hours before lunchtime worthwhile and surprise her. I know shit's about to get great when the song comes on. To summarize, the 2 hours went by like a storm. We went to a boutique, which I usually don't go to, and we played bowling while I taught her the rules. I couldn't find an aquarium, but we fed some burbs in the park. We also went to an antique store, and I still think it was best not to go to the movie theater. Yeah, just take her to somewhere that sells food.
Oh my god, they didn't animate that scene, did they?
Oh god, they didn't? Yeah, we need a proper Fate anime. That's just pure Fate route, so I can watch it immediately. Although, by the time any sort of anime production is finished, I'll probably be done with Heaven's Feel.
Well, I mean, the third Heaven's Feel movie has a release date now.
But the question is, will they start work on the Fate route after that? Yeah, we're almost to the end of
Yeah.
Fate, right?
Yep. We're getting there.
The shadow of the big sad is looming over. Anyway, I kept taking her to the places a girl might like for the past 2 hours, and there were many results. Honorable defeats, and total defeats. But I still don't think this is what people would call it dates. This is more like a contest, a fight to the death where the first one to give up loses. Saber's the same as usual, no matter where I take her. She sometimes goes so quiet I start wondering if she's really mad. She gives no reaction, so I become desperate to make her happy at the next place I take her to. As a result, I became obstinate about making Saber smile, and ran around different places all morning, but it's already noon without much success. So, as Saber reminded me it's time for lunch, I decided to take a short break. Good thinking, Shiro. but what? What's with the music? Shiro?
I was muted for that delivery.
Oh no.
When is this place?
I complain once we're seated at a table.
昼食なら川沿いの喫茶店がおすすめよ。
I recommend the restaurant by the river if you're gonna have lunch. That was the only advice Tosaka gave me last night. I trusted her and she chose this place, but I never thought it would be so fastidious. I look at the menu. Fortunately, the menu has a version in Japanese as well, so I have no problems reading it. But the trouble is, I can't understand what kind of food this is from. What kind of food it is from the name, and the prices are outrageous. This is just like the date you guys went on in D&D.
I was having some flashbacks during that, and I would like to bring up that it was not me who suggested it.
Yep, but it turned
It
out pretty
wasn't an
similar.
intentional Fate reference.
I think you're the one that suggested rolling for the prices, though.
I did, but that I wasn't even thinking about this at the time. I was just thinking of how to hurt the people around me.
And you did. That clip is testament to it.
火星かここは。何を頼んでいいのか全くわからないぞ。本気で。
Am I on Mars? I seriously don't know what I should order.
That's probably a thing in Fate Go. Like, at this point, I wouldn't be surprised if there's a Holy Grail war on Mars.
That's a little closer to something like Fate Extra.
There's a Holy Grail war on Mars there?
And the moon. Oh, right, Mars is no. Right. I mean, technically it's not on Mars. It's just, yeah.
Wait, so there actually is a Holy Grail war on Mars?
No. Yeah, I told you a little bit about notes, remember? It's what the types are from, and like type moon, for instance.
Oh,
is
yeah.
based on that naming convention.
So that's like way back.
Yep. Their first published work.
Grown looking at the menu.
シロ、ここには昼食をとるために立ち寄ったのではないのですか?
Shiro, we did not have to come by here to eat lunch. Did we not come by here to eat lunch? I just remembered Saber eats a lot.
And now there's a price tag on them.
Yep. Hopefully Shiro has enough money with him. I hear a rather frail voice from the other side of the table.
そうなんだが、いかんせん勝手が違うというか。
Yeah, but it's too different from what I'm used to.
I raise my head. And then there's Saber, with an expression like a cornered rabbit.
セイバー
Saber?
落ち着かないのなら、今だけでも屋敷に戻りましょう。シロが用意してくれるものの方が私は好みです。
If you can't relax, let us return to the mansion. I prefer the food you prepare, Shiro.
それは家に帰りたいってことか。
You mean you want to go home?
いえ、屋敷に帰りたいわけではなくですね。今日はひどく緊張したので、普段より疲れてしまったのです。
No, I don't want to go back home, but today's just been really exhausting, so I'm more tired than usual.
本当か。そっか。ここで飯にして一息ついたらまた街を出歩こうと思ったんだけど、セイバーが疲れたんならしばらくここで休憩しようか。
Exhausting. She must mean physically. Really? I see. I thought about going out into town again after eating, but if you're tired, we can rest here for a while.
How to go on a date with Saber. Start with food and end with food.
That doesn't necessarily have to
まさか
be in the same
そのよ
place,
うなこと
though.
はありません。
Yeah,
疲れたという
exactly.
のは語弊がありました。正しくはですね。
Buffets. That's the answer.
Oh my god, yeah. Because then there's no end to it. No, that's not what I meant. Tired was not the word I meant. It should have been. Saber stops. Oh. The small gurgling sound was fortunately small enough that only I could hear. She wants the food. Oh. If she was hungry, she should have just told me.
申し訳ありません。つまり、昼食は早めにしてもらえると助かるということです。
Excuse me. So, in other words, I'm saying it'd be helpful for us to have lunch quickly.
了解。そうだな。面白みがないけど無難なところを頼んでみて、さっさと飯にやりつこうか。
Roger. Yeah, it's no fun. Let's order something safe and get our food quickly.
It's simple if all we want are light snacks. Oh no. I order 2 things from the lunch menu and decide to eat quickly. I consider what to do in the afternoon while drinking the after-meal coffee. What I learned this morning is that anything physical is not good. Saber gets serious when it comes to contests. That's good for me, but it makes Saber stand out even more. Just after everything, she just edits her respect thread. After we finished the game, Saber got angry because she caught all the attention she wanted to avoid.
そんなわけで体を動かすのは避けると。
So we should avoid anywhere that involves moving around.
なあ、セイバー。2度目になるけど、どこか行きたいところってあるか？
Hey, Saber. I'm asking for the second time, but is there anywhere you want to go?
私にですか？いえ、特にはありません。私ではわかりませんから、このままシロにお任せします。
Me? No, there's not. I can't tell, so I'll leave it up to you. Saying so, Saber lifts her teacup. Saber ordered English tea, and it seems she really likes the taste. We don't have much English tea at my place, and even if we did, it's all instant tea bags.
I will be right back. Keep reading.
Yep, no problem. It seems Saber was a bit dissatisfied with the drinks at my house, as she seems to like English tea more. I should put that into consideration starting tonight. Saber is sitting there and drinking tea. She doesn't seem happy or bored. If I had to use one word to describe her, it'd be that she looks natural. Just look at that face. She's so happy. She drinks her tea, sitting up straight in the shadows of the streaming sunlight. Even though this is the first time I've seen such a thing, it doesn't seem strange. It feels like I've seen such a scene before.
Alright,
Why do I feel that? The Saber I know is a tense girl, who's always holding a sword and fighting.
ああ、そうか。
Oh, I see.
But it's only natural. I also know her attitude after she lets go of her sword. Once she stops fighting, Saber has always been calm and gentle. The scene looks natural rather than new, because this is her true nature. No matter how superior she is as a swordsman, it's natural for Saber to be like this. Rather, it's abnormal for her to hold a sword at all. I once thought in my dream that she wasn't suited for fighting. I don't think I'm wrong. No matter how superior her technique, or no matter how many battles she's experienced. As long as she is who she is, it couldn't have been a comfortable place to be. It can't have. So this is natural. Saber is resting, not holding a sword. This calm scene is the way she should be. Music. We do the same thing in the afternoon. I go to every place I can think of, and Saber follows me silently. But it's not as painful as it was in the morning. I don't know if it's because I'm getting used to it, or whether Saber is complying. Saber still isn't very talkative, but if we look closely, her expression isn't like it is when she's mad. There's a feeling of accomplishment and happiness when I see Saber leave a shop with light steps. So, considering many factors that might make Saber happy from many angles, I'm a bit dubious, but I've determined that this shop will be best suited for Saber. This is gonna be so cute. What? Saber stands there, dumbfounded. I don't know if her shoulders are shaking because she's angry or because she's deeply moved.
シロ、ここは。
Shiro, this is...
街で一番品揃えのいいぬいぐるみ屋だってさ。男子禁制らしいんで立ち寄ったことはなかったけど。
The biggest stuffed animal shop in town. I've never been here before, since men aren't allowed in.
What? Yeah. Of course, there's not actually a rule like that. But since there are only women and no men, it's like an unwritten rule. To prove it, there are only girls here. The golden-haired Saber is being stared at, but being a guy, I'm being glared at. I'm sure they want to tell me not to come into their sanctuary. I feel the same way. I wouldn't approve of men entering this place.
せっかく来たんだから周りは気にせず見て回ろう。そういえば好きな動物っているか？
Well, let's ignore everyone and look around since we're here. Saber, is there an animal you like?
I'm just imagining, like, Saber just covered in stuffed lions, and it's the cutest thing ever.
その主に獅子やヒョウなどは愛らしいと思っているのですが、
Yep.
おかしいでしょうか？
I feel that lions and panthers are lovely, but is that strange? She asks me with upturned eyes. God. I look away instantly and contain my laughter. The funny thing is, Saber is strange for thinking she's strange, for thinking lions are cute.
シロ、今の行為は不自然です。何か言われのない怒りを覚えるのですが、私の気のせいでしょうか？
Shiro, that gesture was unnatural. I feel unreasonable anger, but perhaps it's just my imagination?
いや、悪い悪い。ライオンってのがあんまりにもセイバーらしかったんで、つい笑っちまった。
Oh, sorry. Liking lions is so like you. So I had to laugh.
人の趣味を笑うのは良くないことです、シロ。それにライオンも悪くありません。
How dare you laugh at other people's preferences? There's nothing wrong with liking lions.
だからすまなかったって。お詫びにいいとこに連れてくから、それで機嫌を直してくれ。
Saber.
I'm telling you I'm sorry. I'll take you somewhere good as an apology, so don't get mad.
She just equips her armor and sword. I go into the store while trying to hold my laughter. Well, it looks like the stuffed animals are that way. So, it's taken about an hour to go around the store. I looked at Saber staring at the stuffed animals and felt really nervous with all the girls there. Anyways, it was the most tiring hour so far. But the worst part is, we've only looked through half the store. It took us this long to look at half of it because Saber was frequently paralyzed. I mean, Saber kept staring down stuffed animals. It looks like Saber's interested in the other half too, so I'll have to accompany her.
シロ、どうしたのです？ため息をついて。歩き通して疲れてしまったとか。
Shiro, why are you sighing? Are you tired from walking?
ああ、ちょっと疲れた。こんな程度で音を上げるほどやわじゃないんだけどな。ここは特別だ。やっぱり慣れないことはするもんじゃないのか。
Yeah, I'm a bit tired. I'm usually not so weak. This place is special. Guess I shouldn't be doing things I'm not accustomed to.
This is like one of the cutest scenes I've ever seen in anything.
Yep.
I let out a big sigh. I don't mind being looked at by other people while walking with Saber, but but a girl's only place like this is really uncomfortable. Boredom sometimes tires one's body.
そういうセイバーは大丈夫か？こういう店初めてだろ？疲れたんなら言ってくれ。
How about you? This must be your first time in a place like this. Tell me if you're tired.
確かに私も落ち着きませんが、シロの方が居心地が悪そうです。ここだけではなく、先ほどの店もその前の店でもそうでした。
I certainly don't feel calm, but you look more uncomfortable. Not just here, but you seemed this way in the previous store, and the store before that.
まさかとは思うのですが、シロは自分で行きたくない場所を選んでいるのではないですか？
I don't want to think this, but are you choosing places you don't wish to go to? For me? Saber's words are enough to cast away my worries.
そうだな。正直に言えば、あえて苦手なところを選んでるけど。
Yeah. To be honest, I'm choosing places I don't like.
やはりどうかしています、シロ。慣れないと分かっていて、なぜこのような場所ばかり選ぶのです。それではあなたが。
As I thought, why do you continue to choose places you're unfamiliar with? You will.
だって女の子にはこういう場所のが似合うだろう。
Well, because these kinds of places are suitable for girls.
遊びに行こうって連れ出したのは俺なんだから。今日はセイバーの日なわけだし。
I'm the one that started this whole thing, and today's your day as well.
それに、そう居心地悪くないぞ。
Wide-eyed
セイバー
Saber.
がいるから大丈夫。隣にこれだけ美人がいるんだから、妬まれることはあれ、場違いだって思われることもないし。
And it's not that uncomfortable either. It's fine since you're with me. I have such a cute girl with me, so people might get jealous, but I'll never be out of place.
Cha-cha real smooth. Also with that jealous line, Reen just pokes her head down from one of the ceiling tiles.
Faint sobbing can be heard from, like, I don't know, probably the next aisle over. It's just the faintest. Senpai.
And from a distance, Zashu. I mean, everyone likes Saber, so everyone would be jealous.
Everyone.
Even Kirei. I feel like
Kirei likes tofu.
I feel like he'd be able to
Not
resist
tofu.
it.
何をバカな。武装していなくても私はサーバントです。いかに非戦闘時だから
I
といって
swear, if
私を女性扱い
Sakura
す
is
る必要は
actually
ありま
Gil's
せん。
master.
普段通りサーバントとして扱ってください。
Ah, that would make for an interesting and potentially depressing route now, wouldn't it?
It would. How ridiculous. I'm a servant even though I'm not armed. You don't need to treat me as a woman just because we're not fighting. Please treat me as a servant, as usual.
バカはそっちだ。普段通りも何も、セイバーは初めっから女の子じゃないか。別に今日だけ気を使ってるわけじゃないし、今日の俺っていつもと違うか。
You're the ridiculous one. You're a girl to begin with. It's not like I'm treating you differently today. Am I acting differently?
In astonishment, Saber opens her mouth, as if she's just realized that.
いえ、 同じです。
No, it's the same.
あなたはいつも通りのシローでした。
You're acting the same as always, Shiro.
だろ？だから俺に気を使う必要なんてないぞ。
Yeah, so you don't need to worry about me.
ほら、それじゃ行こう。一番気に入ったものを買うんだから、あと半分も見ないとダメだろ。
He's always been troubled.
So let's go. We're going to buy the one that you like the most. So we have to go look at the remaining half.
I take Saber's hand and lead her to the land that she understands. Saber
So
silently
she doesn't
follows me.
understand. She doesn't understand any of this. I mean, she's kind of starting to understand, but like,
And Shiro also doesn't understand this particular land. So I guess lead her to the land that no one understands. At least between the two of them.
そうでした。初めからそうだったのに、今になって気がつくなんて。
That's right. It's been like this from the start. But I didn't realize it until this moment. She murmurs to herself. I want to see her with the lion plush. Damn it. The unusual day goes by quickly. Saber never laughed, nor could I laugh from my heart. It's not like there was any memorable moments, nor were it so boring that I regret doing it. To be frank, this was nothing. Oh, here we go. Is he gonna say it? Saber might have been happier if we'd stayed at the mansion and trained together. But today wasn't bad. It wasn't fun or boring, but I can be proud of it in the end. After the battle is over and everything goes back to normal. It would be too sad if all the time Saber and I had spent was fighting. Even if it's something stupid, she has to spend some time not fighting, or there's no point in her being here. So I can be proud of myself for now. The end is near. When everything
yeah,
comes to an
speaking
end,
of the-
there will be no more need to fight. If Saber will remember this moment, and remember that this happened, that alone is enough for me to be proud of.
Speaking of the end is here.
Oh,
We
This is a
might
good place to
actually
stop.
not reach. No, not yet. But
is there a stopping point coming up?
we might not really reach tonight the point that I think everyone's excited for. But yeah, let's keep going for a little bit.
Is it Shiro saying I love you? I'm sorry, I like you to Saber?
I wouldn't spoil it if it is.
I hope that happens. We go home on foot. I've been more or less sold on this ship.
Mhm.
Because Saber
帰
said,
りは歩いていきましょう。
let us walk home. And just as I decided to go home by bus. Wind. There's some wind now. The vivid setting sun is lighting the red bridge.
Oh.
Or the bridge red. Oh? Wait, isn't the bridge always red?
Well, part of it, yeah.
Saber notices something and stops. She's watching a mountain of rubble. It's not that tall, even though it's a mountain of rubble. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's usually how we try to do it if we can.
Yep.
Steel frames and the likes are piled right up to the water surface and are slightly distorting the flow of the river. I don't know why, but it seems like a ship sank. Or something. And the pieces of it flowed into a mountain. I heard the local residents have been demanding its removal for a long time, since it damages the beautiful site. How long has it been there? 10 years?
なんだよセイバー。あれが気になったのか？
What's wrong, Saber? Did that catch your attention?
Gilgamesh, don't ruin the moment.
いえ、まだ残っていたのかと。
Yep!
あれの原因は私ですから。前回の戦い
That
で
was
水
right.
上戦を余儀なくされ、ここで宝具を使ってしまった。
No, I was
You
just
don't.
noticing that it still remains because I was the cause of it. I used the noble phantasm here, having fought on the water in the previous war. I imagine that was animated in Zero.
Yep.
被害は川を干上がらせただけでしたが、運悪く停泊していた船を巻き込んでしまったのです。
She dried up a whole river?
I don't think that part was animated.
The only damage was the river was dried up. But I also destroyed the ship that was unfortunately anchored there.
はあ？巻き込んだって、まさかエクスカリバーにか？
Huh? Do you mean Excalibur?
From the United King.
そうなのですが、幸い乗客はいませんでしたし、被害も大きくなかったんです。川だって今では元通りですし、そう怒らなくともいいではありませんか。
Yes. But fortunately no one was on board and the damage was minimal. The river is back to normal, so you should not get so mad. I imagine mad at Kiritsugu.
その反省しているのですから。
I regret it as well. I should watch out. I have to take care to only use Excalibur in an open place like this.
シロ、まだ怒っていますか？
Shiro, are you still mad?
いや別に怒ってない。ただびっくりしただけだ。あとはまあ前回の名残って結構あるんだなって。
Huh? No, I'm not mad. I was just surprised. I was just thinking how many traces there are from the last war.
中央公園のあれの見方
Gilgamesh
なら
sneezes.
川の瓦礫なんて問題じゃないだろう。ま
That
あ
fucker.
船の持ち主は災難だったとは思うが。
The rubble in the river shouldn't be a problem compared to the wasteland in that park. Well, I guess it was unfortunate for the owner of that ship.
それはご安心を。船の持ち主には保険が下りたと桐次が言っていましたし、もともと緩衝材にするつもりで船を止めさせたのですから。船体を壁に見立てて宝具の威力を削いだのですね。
Please don't worry, as Kiritsugu said the owner had insurance. He parked the ship there as a buffer, so he used the ship as a wall to reduce the power of the noble phantasm. Yep, fuck that guy. Gilgamesh specifically. Cause Shinji's dead.
なんだじゃあ初めから承知で船を壊したってことか。
Oh, so you destroyed the ship knowing it was there.
承知していたわけではありません。あれは桐次が私に黙って用意していたものです。
I didn't know. Kiritsugu prepared it without telling me.
そうですね。桐次には戦いの流れが読めていたのでしょう。船を用意する前もその後も 一言も口にしなかったので気がつきませんでしたが。
I'm just imagining Kiritsugu is just like, don't worry, that guy had boat insurance. We are farmers. Bum 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 bum.
And or with what you've yeah. Yeah, no,
can't-
don't worry. That guy probably had boat insurance.
I can't believe that all of Fate's Day Night has just been an ad for boat insurance. That's what all this came down to. Kiritsugu is a boat insurance salesman. That's another theory. I actually believe this one too.
That's the grift.
That's the grift.
He's just been doing this. He's causing the whole Holy Grail war, and he like lied to Kide about there being 3 families that cause
All
it, and
for
he's just
boat
doing it to
insurance.
cause damage to boats, so that people will buy boat insurance.
That's what all this is about. Boat insurance. There's not 3 families, there's 3 boat insurance companies.
And he betrayed the Einsburns by blowing up one of their boats. Anyway.
But hey, that's just a theory.
Don't even. We should get going.
Yep.
Keep going. We're already over
I
time.
think Kiritsugu knew how the battle would turn out. He didn't notice since he never said anything before or after he prepared the ship. Saber looks down at the river yearningly. The water surface reflects the sunset. Yeah, I guess life insurance would benefit quite a bit too. The wind coming down from the river is a bit strong and flutters Saber's hair. Is it because she looks so beautiful like that?
セイバー、今日は楽しかったか？
Saber, did you have fun today?
I was assaulted by a sudden fear that Saber might just disappear. And I asked something I don't need to ask.
はい。何か言いましたか、シロ？
Huh? Did you say something, Shiro? Look at that picture.
Yep.
言った。今日は楽しかったか聞いた。
Yeah. I asked you if you had fun today.
She gasps. Saber opens her eyes in amazement.
そうですね。新鮮でないと言えば嘘になります。
Yes, I would be lying if I said this was not new to me. She says in a voice of hope. As if such a thing will never happen again. I knew what her answer would be. All I can do now is nod and just go home. Everything can return to the way it was. Just like that.
そうか。
I see.
I nod, looking at Saber.
ならまた行こう。こんなの別に今回限りってわけじゃないんだから。
Then let's go again. It's not like this has to be the last time.
And I say something I won't be able to take back.
I'm sorry, I will be right back.
Saber freezes. She must have realized what I want to say. She shakes her head, looking directly at me. As if saying there won't be a next time. As if this mistake is only for today.
それはなぜ？
Why?
I know Saber's answer. But I ask, not liking the answer I expect.
なぜも何もない。サーバントは戦うために存在するものです。今日のような行為は自らの存在を否定することになる。
I don't even need to explain. Servants exist to fight. A day like today is merely denying my own existence.
シローが休憩すべきだと判断したから従いましたが、もうこの先は体を休める必要はないでしょう。
I obeyed since he decided to take a rest. But I believe resting should not be necessary from now on.
残る敵は少ない。シローが命じるなら、今すぐにでもランサーを探し出したいほどですが。
There are only a few enemies left. I would like to start searching for Lancer right now if you would order me to. She looks at me with eyes full of fire. Saber is saying she will start fighting right now if I order it. That's... causes me to get mad about all the things I can't approve of.
なんだよそれ。そんなに戦いたいのか、お前は。
What's with that? You really want to fight that much?
当然でしょう。戦えば戦うほど聖杯に近づくのです。
Of course, I draw closer to the Holy Grail the more I fight.
私にとって戦闘は何よりも優先すべきことです。それは素人って分かっているはずですが。
Battle should be prioritized over everything. You should know that as well.
ああ、分かってる。だからおかしいんだ。
Yeah, I understand. That's why it's strange.
前から言いたかったんだけどな。矛盾してるぞ、お前。
I've always wanted to say this, but you're contradicting yourself.
セイバーは戦いが大事だっていう割に、自分から戦いたいなんて思ってないだろう。他に手段がないから、いやいや戦ってるに過ぎないんじゃないのか。
You say fighting is important, but you don't like fighting. You're fighting against your will because there's no other way, right?
そんなことはありません。私は戦闘をためらわない。
What? That's not true. I do not hesitate to fight.
勝利するためならば、手段は選ばないと言ったでしょう。
I've already told you I'll do anything to win. Yes, she did say that. But that's not a reason to like fighting.
できる範囲でだろ。いいか、セイバー。
As far as you can manage, right? Look, Saber.
単純に他のマスターを倒して聖杯を手に入れるっていうんならさ、ライダーみたいに人を襲って力を得ればいい。だけど、セイバーはそれが嫌なんだろう。
If you just want to defeat other masters and obtain the Holy Grail, you could just attack people and take their power. But you don't want to do that, right?
それは。
無関係な人間を巻き込みたくないんじゃない。いざ戦いになれば、人は死ぬものだと、お前はよくわかっている。
It's not that you don't want to involve innocent people. You know well enough that people will be dying once you start fighting.
そう。だからこそお前は、戦闘を最小限に抑えたがっていた。戦えば死者は出る。だから、早く終わらせたいって。つまりさ、
That's why you want to...
お前は犠牲者が出る戦いってやつ
Sorry,
が
Shira.
たまらなく怖いんだ。
That's why you want to minimize the battles. People will die if you fight. So you want to end the battles as quickly as possible. In other words, you're frightened fights with victims.
Oh, whoops. As if opening her eyes as if she's seen a ghost. She grits her teeth and straightens her stare.
違います。私は戦いを怖がってなどいません。
You're wrong. I don't fear battles.
そうだな。確かにお前は初めから怖がってなんていなかったと思う。そんな個人の恐怖なんて王の使命とやらで塗りつぶされていたんだろうから。
Yeah. I don't think you were ever scared. Because an individual's fear must have been suppressed by what you call the king's mission.
だけどそれでもお前は戦いを嫌ってる。
But you still fear battles.
お前は単に強くて戦いが上手かっただけだ。けどそれはお前が望んだ才能じゃないだろう。
You were strong and good at fighting. But that's not a talent that you ever wanted, right?
はっきり言うぞ。お前は戦いになんて向いていない。本当は剣を取ることさえ嫌だったはずだ。
I'll say this honestly. Fighting doesn't suit you. You must have hated even pulling out that sword.
戦うことだけが目的だっていうのはお前自身がお前をごまかすための言い分に過ぎない。
You claim that fighting is your only objective is just an excuse to try and deceive yourself.
It's so simple. Why didn't you or nobody around you notice it?
シロ、いくらあなたでもそれ以上の侮辱は許しません。
Shiro, I will not tolerate any more insults, even from you.
図星だから我慢できないんだろ。認めたら戦えなくなるからな。
You can't stand it because it's the truth, right? You won't be able to fight anymore if you admit it.
She grits her teeth. Saber glares at me in anger. I can't back away. If I believe I'm right, I can't run away.
だからやめろよ。お前だってやめたがってるんだろ。剣なんて自分に向いてないって分かってるんだろ。ならやめてしまえばいい。
So you should stop. You want to stop too, right? You must know fighting doesn't suit you. So just quit it.
サーバントなんてやめてもっと自分に向いたことをしろ。
Stop being a servant and do something that suits you.
She needs to regain the happiness she could have had as a human. For that,
She
I-
should
だ
have
から
had.
私に戦う以外の選択肢などありません。この私は聖杯を手に入れるためだけのものです。
Oh, ridiculous. I have no choices besides fighting. I must exist. I only exist to obtain the Holy Grail.
王の誓いを守るためにこの身を差し出した。それ以外の自分の使い道など私には許されない。
I submitted my body to fulfill my promise as king. I cannot allow any other use for myself.
You!
I only exist to obtain the Holy Grail. That annoys me the most. Why does she say such ridiculous things like it, as if to conceive herself? Convince. Everyone around her took her word because she kept saying things like that.
バカ、そんなことあるか。道なんていくらでもある。お前はここにいるんだ。昔のお前とは違う。
You idiot! That's not true! There are infinite ways. You're here and different from before.
ならこれからは自分のために生きなきゃダメだ。
So, you have to live for yourself.
間違っても聖杯を。
Don't make any mistakes. Don't use the Holy Grail.
The final wish she's permitted.
どうでもいい他人のためなんかには使うな。
Don't use it for people you don't care about.
ここにいるならセイバーはここで幸せにならなきゃダメだ。
If you're here, you need to be happy here.
I hear the wind. Saber doesn't answer. She doesn't even nod. She just looks back at me.
その言葉にはうなずけない。
I cannot accept your words.
私はあなたに従うと契約した。だが、心まで預けたわけではありません、マスター。
I made a contract to obey you. But I didn't give you my heart, Master. She replies with a strong voice.
王の誓いは破れない。私には王として果たさなければならない責務がある。
Cannot forsake my oath as king. There's a duty I must fulfill as the king.
アーサー王の目的は聖杯の入手です。それが叶おうとも、私はアルトリアに戻ることはないでしょう。
King Arthur's goal was to obtain the Holy Grail. Even if I achieve that goal, I will not return to being Arturia.
私の望みは初めから一つだけ。剣を手にした時から、この誓いは永遠に変わらないのですから。
I've only ever had one wish. This wish has never changed since I pulled out the sword.
なんでだよ。セイバーがやらなくちゃいけないことはそんなんじゃないだろう。
Why? It's not a thing you have to do.
そんな最後まで報われないなんて間違ってる。
It's wrong for you to be unrewarded for your actions.
お前には聖杯なんて必要ない。それに
You don't need the Holy Grail. And
Saber's wish won't come true. It's impossible to erase everything that's happened.
セイバー、起きてしまったことをやり直すなんてできないんだ。いや、それはやってはいけないことだと思う。そんなことぐらいお前だって気づいてるんじゃないのか。
Saber, you can't redo what's already done. No. I think it's something you mustn't do. You should know that.
いいえ、決してそんなことは。
No, that's not true.
なら言ってやる。
I'll tell you.
たとえどんなにひどい結末だろうと、起きてしまったことを変えるなんてできない。
However bad the result, you can't change what's happened.
できなかったからやり直しがしたいなんて、そんなのは子供のわがままと同じじゃないか。
Wanting to redo something because you couldn't do it is just childish selfishness.
Words end there. Saber doesn't say anything, and I don't have anything to say. The wind has stopped as well. No. The wind hasn't stopped. It only died down for a second. Another sound of wind. Just as I feel the wind on my cheek.
シローなら分かってくれると思っていた。
I thought you would understand, Shiro. The wind has changed into a headwind.
今日一日無意に過ごし、言いたかったことはそれだけですか？
Is that all you wanted to say after wasting this meaningless day? That picture. A cold voice. It contains only rejection.
思い上がらないでほしい。あなた程度の人間に私の何がわかるというのです。
Oh no. Do not be so conceited. What makes you think you understand me?
あなたに私に踏み入る権利などない。
You have no right to invade me.
戦うなですか？ 私に守られなければならない未熟なマスターが何を。そのような世まい事を吐くのは一人で戦えるようになってからにしてください。
Do not fight. What are you saying when you need me to protect you? Please, give me that nonsense after you're able to fight on your own.
まあそんなことは永遠にありえないでしょうが。
I don't think that will ever occur.
違う。世まい事って俺は。
Oh. It's not nonsense.
ですから世まい事でしょう。自分のことを考えろです。それは素人と同じではありませんか。
It is nonsense. Think about myself. That goes for you as well.
あなたは自分の命が感情に入っていない。
You do not consider your life.
あなたは私が間違っていると言いますが、あなたの方こそ何かを間違えている。
You say I'm mistaken, but you're even more mistaken.
自身より他人を優先するなど死者の考えだ。
Only corpses consider others more important than themselves.
自身の命の重みも知らない大バカ者がよくもそんなことを言えたものです。
How can a fool who does not even know the value of his own life address me so?
セイバー、お前。
Saber, you.
勘に触りましたか。ならいっそのこと契約を解除しても構いません。どうせあなたは聖杯を必要としていない。
Did I annoy you? Then I will not mind if you dissolve your contract with me. You do not need the Holy Grail anyway.
あとは私一人でマスターを破り聖杯を手に入れるだけですから。
I'll defeat the remaining masters by myself and obtain the Holy Grail myself.
そんなに戦うのが嫌ならばあなたは遠くで隠れていればいいでしょう。
If you do not wish to fight, you can go hide somewhere far away.
セイバー、お前それ本気で言ってるのか。
Saber. Are you serious?
I ask with a trembling voice. My teeth are chattering because I'm suppressing my
当
emotion.
然です。私の目的は聖杯だけ。
Of
それ以外
course,
のことなど余計だ。
of course. My only goal is the Holy Grail. Everything else is unnecessary.
シロ、それはあなたも例外ではありません。
You are no exception, Shiro. I felt that. I stop breathing. I bare my head going white and manage to restart my stopped heart.
この分からずや。いい、そんなに戦いたいってんなら勝手にしろ。もう俺は知らないからな。
You blockhead! Fine! If you want to fight, go ahead and do what you want. I don't care anymore.
I can't stop my emotions. I yell what sounds like an excuse and run away from Saber. I get away from her. But for a moment, I think I see Saber standing there absent-mindedly.
Damn it.
I run. I keep running, not knowing what's so vexing or maddening.
それ以外のことなど余計だ。シロ、それはあなたも。
Everything else is unnecessary. You're no exception, Shiro. I grit my teeth hard and stop myself from yelling out. Just remembering it makes me white out and I might run into a pole or something. No. It would be easy if I could do that. If I was just angry at Saber, I could just take it out on something. But that's not the cause of this fury. It's not just Saber I'm mad at. It's so vexing, and I keep running so hard because I hate how weak I am. Saber was standing out there, absent-mindedly. The words she said, just as the wind changed directions.
シローなら分かってくれると思っていた。
I thought you would understand, Shiro.
くそ、そんなのわかるか、バカ。
Damn it. You idiot. Don't understand.
I spit that out and regret it so much I almost fall. What was it about? Her voice like a farewell sounded like she was crying. Come to think of it, maybe those words were the only honest things she said. Those words murmured with her head hung. A voice of hope, disappointment, and wishes. Then, who was the betrayer, and who was betrayed?
Ah, yes. Clearly you are one or the other.
I run into my room and shut the door. I collapse. I don't want to stand up. I just want to lie down and go to sleep. That... My body is still burning. My heart feels like it's splitting open, and my lungs are desperate for air. I ran full speed from the bridge to here. My body must be exhausted. I haven't run enough emotionally, but my body is telling me to calm down. I slowly calm down. I take a deep breath and let it out. And after I settle my breathing, all that fills my head is the question of why I was so enraged. I don't even have to think about it. I ran as if throwing something off me because I was so powerless. I can't save Saber. That fact is so vexing I was angry at myself. I can't do anything. I promised to make her laugh. I promised to protect her, but I can't do anything. That makes me furious.
どうしろってんだ。セイバー自身が自分の幸せを求めていない限り、他人がどうこう言っても無駄だってのに。
What can I do? It's useless for anyone to say anything. Saber herself doesn't want happiness.
That's why I tried hard. So she'd be able to find her own happiness. But she told me that was meaningless, and on top of that, she called me a fool.
自身の命の重みも知らない大バカ者。
A fool doesn't even know the value of his own life. Huh?
Can I do when she says that? I value my life as well, and I don't want to do anything that might endanger it. But this has nothing to do with Saber. I think it's unfair of her to bring it up right there. No matter how stupid I am, I'm sure Saber's wrong. But if she denies me like that, I can't do anything.
もう勝手にしろ。
Man, she can do whatever she likes.
I turn over and lie on my stomach. The floor is the only view, so I close my eyes to black out my mind. That's it. I don't care about Saber anymore. The Holy Grail's so important to her, she can go marry it. She's so obstinate that she doesn't understand after I've told her this much. I'll be burned if I associate with her anymore. No, I'll be seriously hurt. I've already been hurt, though. Not just burned. I met her, fought with her, many times, and even saw into the depths of her own heart to survive. That heat, I remember the light deep within her. Why do I recall such things at a time like this? That faraway plain, the memories of the girl I left behind. If I recall that beauty, it won't matter what Saber says.
何が戦うだけのものだ。それなら半端に弱い部分なんて見せるなって言うんだ。
Something only used to fight? Don't show your weak parts.
Anyways, Saber is unfair. I don't know what's so unfair. But I think it's unfair that I don't know what's unfair.
I'm sorry, I'll be right back.
I can't hate her, even though I'm just mad. And the more I try to ignore her, the more I can't. It's such a contradiction. Her whole existence is unfair. I can't hate her no matter what.
畜生。惚れた方が負けってこういうことか。
Sorry, yeah, I'm back.
Just
Line.
in time.
Damn it. Guess the one who's in love loses.
But I can't help it. If I can't give up, no matter how useless she tells me it is, I have to keep trying until the end. No matter how much Saber hates it or rejects me. If I believe I'm right.
シローなら分かってくれると思っていた。
I thought you would understand, Shiro. I remember her face, about to cry. In the future. Will she make that kind of a face every time I repeat this?
それでもだ。どんなことになってもうなずくわけにはいかない。
Still. Can't agree no matter what.
Even if I'm wrong and Saber's right. If she's really important to me, I can never apologize to her.
And that is probably where we should save.
Jeez. I don't even know what to call this one.
cry count 6?
Fuck you, but yes.
Crew count.
I mean, it was more of one continuous thing, so it's more like 4.
All right.
It was like I almost started to cry from just how happy everything was, and then this.
Right? It's a good fucking cry.
It was the scene. Is this the scene that you labeled as farewell in your favorites? Wise? Was this it? I hope it is, because that means good things.
I can neither confirm nor deny that.
Oh my god, this episode. Evangelion. Neon Genesis Evangelion.
Was an actual way you heard someone pronounce that.
I did. They're on an Evangelion panel at a con too. And they actually said Evangelion.
Evangelion.
Evangelion. Evangelion.
Effins go Leon.
Oh yeah, also Return to Top. And we went really late today,
Return
but
top and get that Tiger Dojo music going. That's totally not gonna just immediately like completely shift the mood.
dragon music. Yeah.
This is my element.
Alright, so let's start off with if you're watching the VODs or watching this on YouTube, follow on Twitch would be really appreciated. We are now over halfway to affiliate, so emotes. Can't wait for that. And if you're watching on YouTube, like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell. And I'll try and upload these more consistently. I've been falling behind a bit. I don't know why, but yeah. Things should be caught up soon enough. And where can you be found? Voice of the Taiga.
Yeah, me.
Eating bread, apparently.
Sorry, I had to get into character by eating. Yeah, thanks. And yeah, we'll be back on tomorrow. But me, hi, what's up? I'm Manicule. I stream from twitch.tv/Manicule, which I'll just stuff into chat. Oh, yeah.
Oh, hey.
Glad you enjoyed it.
This is a hell of an episode to drop in.
Yeah, I stream from twitch.tv/Manicule Tuesdays and Saturdays at 7 p.m. Central Time. Dungeons and Dragons. I DM the Tuesday game, which next session is about to have some big shit going down. And the Saturday game is probably not on this week, but it's DM'd by the guy right above me in the Discord.
Hey, it'll probably be rescheduled to Thursday. Not sure. So that would cancel Thursday's Fate stream, but Americana, you can find me here. I do these Fate streams Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, 7 p.m. Eastern to 10 p.m. Eastern. We went a lot over this time, but it was definitely worth it.
100%.
To keep that shift there. And I guess we'll see what happens with Gilgamesh next. I hope nothing happened to Kirei. He did say he was gonna go investigate. Oh no, and Saber got left alone on the... God damn it.
Saber got left alone on a bridge, and you're so worried about Kirei.
It's just because they heard a sound outside. Would they go after Reen? Maybe Reen picked up Lancer. But yeah, that is it for me. Who's streaming right now? Cherry's streaming D&D, but that's almost over. Looks like Zito is playing Zito Kart. What is that? I assume it's like a variant of Mario Kart.
Fan made.
Yeah. Well, let's find out.
Gil appears just like, tears from you would only increase the value of my armor.
One more time before we go.
To cry on it.
Gilgamesh. That fucker!
Fuck that Zashu!
Fuck that Zashu! See ya.
Next time.
Not sorry, Gilgamesh stands.
Already.